Well, we got to give Washington State credit. They played well tonight. It's a good football team. You know, they're hot right now. You know, wasn't our best performance, but again, you got to give those guys credit. And I was disappointed in the way we played, especially early in the ball game. We had opportunities in the first half to, you know, to keep the game close, and went and got behind, and certainly didn't put our best foot forward. But again, you got to give those guys credit.
You open up and I'll call on you. Questions? Rusty?
Yeah, you know, it's just it was one of those deals where, you know, probably threw it a little bit late. We were reading a wheel route, a rail route, and then a post behind it, and you know, probably just stayed on the wheel a little bit too long, and you know, linebacker made a good play and flowed right into it and threw it to him, and you know, we got a penalty down there as well. We're at the 4-yard line, I believe, and he got a hands to the face penalty. We had too many, you know, undisciplined things like that to have a chance to win. Well, that certainly wasn't a good way to start. You know, you go 3 and out, you punt to them, and they return the punt for a touchdown. It was a tough way to start the game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what exactly is going on. He's been battling that ankle injury for about a month, and you know, I know he's played through it. He was probably about 75% last week, was probably a little closer to 85% this week. You know, hopefully we can get him back healthy at some point.
You talked about his ability to make tough plays.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He can go get the football and certainly makes us a better offense when we got him and he's full speed.
Michelle?
Say it again.
Can you repeat that?
You know, I don't know. That's something we got to look at and try to figure it out. I mean, clearly that's not a good thing, and it's something we got to get fixed. Well, just keep playing hard. I mean, you know, we're playing sometimes 3-4 walk-ons, you know, in the secondary. It's certainly not an ideal situation. You know, we've just had some, you know, been decimated by injuries back there, and you know, those kids are playing as hard as they can play. It's just, you know, when we're playing against good people, it's not great matchups.
Were we able to see any kind of replay of Jalen's targeting penalty?
Replay as far as what? What do you mean?
See if it looked like
Yeah, no, I thought it was targeting. I thought it was the right call.
Yeah, is injuries the reason why the defense has struggled so much this year? Is there a bigger issue?
Yeah, I mean, we're not playing particularly well, but it does, like I said, it doesn't help when you're, you know, we've lost 7 of our starting 8 safeties for the year. That's a pretty significant thing to try to overcome. But, you know, we got to figure out ways to get it done without them.
Okay, you guys, anybody with a final question? Rusty?
Yeah.
Davis is such a competitor. I'm sure Nico wants to come out. Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, we're hoping to get the ball back again. I mean, I get asked that question a lot. I don't, you know, we're hoping to get a start. Ross was warming up like he has been the last couple of weeks, and you know, and we're trying to get him in the game.
Okay, guys.
Okay, thank you.